Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another love and hip hop review. Yes, y'all. Before I get into it, I want to remind everybody to support your girl's content. Support my channel, okay? Down below, there are links to my Patreon, my PayPal, my Cash App. I appreciate it. All of my bonbons. I love you. I appreciate you, okay? Just so you know. If no one told you today, Bondy love you, baby, okay? Now let's go ahead and get into love and hip hop. So, Zell is extorting money from April and Little Fizzle Pop, okay? He finds April and Little Fizzle Pop in the bed, even though Little Fizzle Pop has clothes on, okay? And this is when the magic of reality TV production comes into play, okay? I remember when they put these pictures out. We didn't really see anything, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, that boy fully dressed. That boy got a sweatshirt, some basketball shorts. That boy got all kind of clothes on under them covers, while April sitting up there talking about her panties are still in her jeans over there. I said, April girl, get out of my face with this. Y'all have been having sex, and I guess this was just a way to reveal it to everybody, to like act like, oh, y'all caught us. We was drunk. We ain't know. I don't even know how I got here. Like, get out of my face with this. And then, like, let's not even get into April and her aggression in the confessional about, if you come for me, then I'm gonna come for you. And it's just like, girl, who are you arguing with? April, bitch, who you arguing with? You ain't arguing with us. Let's be very clear, April. Like, I know you and Little Fizzle Pop think that we care so much about y'all relationship. Like, that's y'all thing to keep saying over and over again. Y'all care so much. I don't know why everybody want to know what we doing. Da, 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 da. And it's like, at the end of the day, the only reason this is a story is because you made it a storyline, okay? If y'all would have kept y'all asses off of VH1 on Monday nights, nobody would care. April and Little Fizzle Pop, nobody would care. But y'all get on here to get Mona's check and then act like people not supposed to be in y'all business. Like, child, go on away from me with this. Everyone leaves April and Little Fizzle Pop behind. And I guess they finished doing whatever they was doing. And April ended up going to Little Fizzle Pop's grandma's funeral with him. I know for sure that that's probably what happened, since they stayed behind. And then once they got back to LA, Fizz was like, you know, I went to my grandmother's funeral on the way back from Vegas. So yeah, she was there to support him. And y'all, if I could be like honest, I actually thought them being a couple was very cute. I'm not even gonna lie. Because Omarion did come off like, you know, an entitled narcissistic asshole. You know, you know, he's the lead singer. He's Omarion. You know what I'm saying? We love Omarion. Even though Omarion be dead ass wrong. We don't know what happened within the confines of the relationship. Nobody wanted to really tell us what happened. April, you know, insisted she doesn't know what happened in their relationship, which I think is bull. But I wanted them to be together because I thought that they were cool. I thought that their friendship was something that developed, you know, organically. At the beginning, I was totally fine with it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because who cares about what Omarion thinks? They're not together no more. And Omarion has made it very clear that he don't want nothing to do with Lil Fizzle Pop or April. He just want to, you know, co-parent and get custody with his kids and all of this. All right. But when they decided to lie about it and say they wasn't together, even though we had known they was together for quite some time, and then you get on the reality show, and then you particularly, April, you act like you're cool with Moniece, you spend time with Moniece, you lied to Moniece's face while being around her child as your you know, her baby daddy's significant other, and then lie and say that y'all are not significant others. Like, get out of here. Like, y'all did the absolute most to make us get frustrated with y'all. Because at the beginning, nobody was really caring about this. This had happened a while back, to be honest with y'all. Years. It's been years since I remember feeling like, oh yeah, they go together. And then y'all lie, make Moniece, you know, seem like she crazy, because that's everybody's favorite thing to do, is make Moniece seem crazy, even though Moniece stay coming with the actual factuals of the situation. Okay, there was even something that was caught. I was on Twitter last night, and they caught how when Lil Fizzle Pop sat down with his sister, who was totally unemotional, like she was crying, but when he started crying, there was no reach out to him at all. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But she mentioned, oh, you still with mom? Like, Lil Fizzle Pop must have been living with the mama like Monique said. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even really care that much. Because they act like you care buku when you don't. You don't really be caring that much, but you gotta act like you care because you make money off reviewing the show. Like I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with y'all right now. Okay? Brittany B meets up with the bride of Chucky. She tells her about the fight she had with Zell Paris and Lyrica, but they gotta change the subject once she gets to Lyrica because the bride of Chucky and Lyrica are friends. I said, really, baby? Oh, that's until, you know what? They're not friends. They fake friends. Okay, they fake friends. I don't think Lyrica is a real friend to anybody. I'm almost guessing that Sia wants a different type of relationship with Lyrica, but we'll move on from that. We don't have any proof. But it's just the way she goes about things, okay? So the bride of Chucky suggests therapy for Brittany B and her issues with her mama. And then she was like, you know, my mom asked me to go to church with her. And I'm very thankful for the bride of Chucky saying that church and therapy are not the same thing. They're not. They're not. I think we can do both. I think we can go to therapy on a good Thursday night. There's not much on television. We can go to therapy on a good Thursday night and then also go to church on Sunday and get the religious, the religious fulfillment from this area in the mental, psychological, went to school, got a degree in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes your pastor don't know what he's talking about. I'm sorry. But the Lord gave him what he was supposed to say for the sermon. So Brittany goes to meet with her mom, y'all. Her mom was crying before Brittany had even got to the door. When the mama walked up to her, the mama, can I hug you? And she's like, let's just sit down and talk first. I said, oh, here we go. Like, oh, here we go. All right, don't get me wrong. This lady probably done the worst. And as we got into the conversation, I started to see. Brittany B, you are a direct culmination of your mother's failings in a way. Okay, and that's not shade. Okay, this is the psychologist in me coming out. Okay, your mom obviously has done you wrong. Even though she sat there and act like she don't remember the things that she's done, she's obviously done you wrong because the guilt is written all over her face. And you've already adapted that lack of emotional support in your person, which is why you don't have real friendships with people, at least not on this show, which nobody can really gauge your friendships by what's on, Love and Hip Hop. Ain't none of this really all that real. Y'all only hang around each other during taping anyway, okay? But the way you come off, your attitude problem, whatever it is that's going on with Brittany B that makes us not like her is a direct culmination from her mama not being there for her and giving her emotional support. It's the same thing with Jason. Jason didn't have his mama or his daddy there to give him emotional support. And he's like almost a terrible person. Not saying terrible, but fucked up to say the least. Brittany's mama starts to try to guilt trip her. I'm your mama and I love you and I'm the only mama you got, something along those lines. But whatever she was saying to Brittany, because I was in and out, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Whatever she was saying to her, it made it seem like she was trying to invoke sympathy, trying to get support. And Brittany is like, girl, you didn't even raise me. Like, that's how she feels. You coming up to me asking for something that you couldn't even give me, and I'm the child. Brittany B says that her mom kicked her out the house and she had to sleep in her car because of that. Her mom says that she never kicked her out. Brittany chose to leave. Her mom says her life is hard right now and she has changed. She is in a church and she wants her to see the change and spend some time with her. Like, have some type of relationship so that she can begin to rebuild, because y'all know how it is. Y'all be out here doing the works y'all entire grown life. And as soon as you start to get sick, as soon as you start to notice that your time is now going on the downward, you know what I'm saying? You're downward. You're about to go out, you know what I'm saying? You're getting closer to that. Then y'all won't go to church and tell somebody how the Lord done saved y'all. And you know what my problem with that is? When you do that, I feel like y'all haven't really, not all, but a lot of people who do that, y'all haven't really worked through y'all issues. So y'all end up being the same ignorant people, but just sanctimonious. Just real proud of yourself for going to church every Sunday. And I don't have patience for that. So I understand why Brittany is just not really that receptive to her mom. Because I don't like when people use church as a way to say, oh, look, Forgive me, because I done started going to church. I done found the Lord, as if the Lord had not been there this entire time. No, you need to go to therapy. You need to go to therapy, because you can't sit up here and lie and say, oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that, when that girl says that she has always remembered that moment of having to sleep in her car because her mom kicked her out on the street. Now, Brittany, let me tell you something, baby. If you had a car, how old were you? How old were you? Because you sound like you was grown. And at the end of the day, you know, that's not kicking you out when you're 12, okay? You made it sound like she kicked you out when you didn't have nowhere else to go because you was a child. But, you know, I'm just saying, you sound like you was an adult when that happened. And you're not about to get that much sympathy out of me. I'm sorry. Grown people get kicked out of other people's houses all the time. You're grown. You want to be grown? Get your own damn house, okay? I don't know what happened, but something in that story was making me feel like, Brittany, now come on now, how old were you when this happened? Okay? Give us some real tea. Don't be sitting up here giving us the stuff that didn't happen by the time you got 18, 20 years old. Don't give us that, okay? But yeah, Brittany leave. She gonna cry in the car. And then her mama, you know, crying. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Brittany B's ass is not fake. I really hope that's not fake. It looked like it's proportionate to her body, but sometimes that's all you can look at. And the fact that Zell always saying that her booty stink, you know, when I see it, I just be like, you know, that's why I can't stand men like Zell. Because now you got me looking at her ass like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like that, because she may not be, you know, she may not be like that. But now that he done put it in my mind, that's what I'm thinking about. I can't stand Zell. Okay? I mean that from the heart. So Lil Fizzle Pop is back in LA to pick up the pieces. Okay? Pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. I'm sorry, this is not a happy moment, but I had coffee and I just got up. I just got up like an hour ago. This is what y'all get when I do videos in the morning instead of late at night when I'm already tired and drunk. But Lil Fizzle Pop meets with his sister that look like she old enough to be his mama. And they talk about him going to the funeral and his relationship with his grandmother, and how, you know, she was like 90 years old. So it was time, okay? It was not like she, you know, oh, they cut her short in her prime. When they said she was like 90, her 90th birthday that he missed, I was like, damn, bruh. Your grandma old? Like, I mean, my grandparents would be around that age if they were still alive as well. You know, that's a blessing. But he just got very emotional about feeling as if he missed out on time with her. When they did have that 90th birthday party, he was practicing for this tour. And then the tour happened, and, you know, grandma was a little sickly, so she couldn't come. She can't see, but she can hear. So whenever she hears something on the radio, is that Lil Fizzle Pop? You know what I'm saying? Like, or Drew, whatever grandma called the baby. And I felt so sad for him. I felt so sad for him. Because I know when Drew cries, okay, I'm gonna pull up. When Drew cries, it's because he's really feeling some type of way. Drew is hard, you know what I'm saying? So he's always trying to hold his emotion in and not really care and be, you know, distant from emotion. Like, this is always how he is. And when you see him break down like that, it got me. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt so bad for him, and I wanted to hug him. And when I see that his sister did not hug him until after the conversation was over, even though she's sitting up there tearing up, I was just like, so you're not gonna reach out and touch him or hug him or rub his back or nothing? And that is when you understand that in certain families, people do not exhibit emotional affection. Now, I don't know what could happen to make you not want to be that way, but I think part of Little Fizzle Pop's problem in life is that somebody did not give him enough hugs. And that was apparent in this moment. Because for the sister to not even physically, like, I'm just telling y'all right now that if any one of my family members is sitting in front of me crying like that over a death, there is no way that I'm not going to at least grandma pat. Grandma pat is when you know, the circle motion on your back, okay? It's just very comforting. It's happened to me many a time, so I just feel like you gotta, you know, you give the grandma pat back to people even when you're not a grandma, just to, you know, comfort them. Because I'm like one of them people that when people be crying like that, I don't know what to say. But I can provide some type of, you know, emotional support through affection, okay? So when I saw this, I was just kind of like, oh, that's a part of the problem right now. Lil Fizzle Pop didn't get enough hugs. But yes, we can't have a scene with Lil Fizzle Pop without talking about April and how her doors and her legs were open to him during this entire ordeal. Yes, Jesus. He had somebody to help him through. So So y'all, let's get the yo-yo. We ain't seen yo-yo in a minute, okay? You can't mess with my yo-yo, yeah. Yo-yo is planning her daughter Tiffany's baby shower, and Tiffany has been on one. She's in the last trimester of her pregnancy, and her attitude is stank. And Yo-Yo feels like she's done so much for her children, she don't really understand why there's an attitude. I done spent $10,000 on a baby shower, baby. Let me know what the attitude problem is about. Okay, and they're giving her some license for the fact that she's pregnant and probably uncomfortable and over it and hormonal and all of this. But the part that killed me was when Yo-Yo's mama was like, well, you messed up. You the one that wanted to give them everything when they was young. Now they spoiled, didn't expect everything, or entitled ass children. Y'all, when that grandmother went off right quick, I was like, oh, she told your story. She told your story. Y'all do that all the time. Y'all overcompensate. You're not around, so you buy them everything. When you are around, you're trying to make sure they know that you love them. So you don't handle them in the way that you would if you was there with them all the time and their asses was working on your nerves. So yeah, Yo-Yo probably let a lot of little things slide and overcompensated for not being around as much because she was out here, you know, rapping, making money, making moves, doing stuff. So the day of the baby shower, Tiffany said, okay, I just want to go inside. Like, it's just, yeah, it was kind of annoying. And Yo-Yo had to stand outside for a minute and cool her heels because she didn't want to go in there and, you know, do this to her pregnant daughter in front of all them people because you know it was coming. Apple shows up and, for some reason, a baby shower is the perfect moment to throw ones and start doing your stripper moves. Hey, she didn't take off any clothes, okay? She didn't take off any clothes, and everybody loves to see money thrown into the air. So if she wanted to do the butt scoot, the Ashanti butt scoot, or maybe Ashanti stole that from Apple, who knows? But if she wanted to come through and showcase her skills and wasn't nobody upset about it, hey, have a good time. Have a good time, okay? So Ray comes in without Prinky. Prinky's at home. She's upset, okay? Yo-Yo asks about what happened in Vegas with everybody. And Apple says, man, you know that bitch Paris and Zell, they got into it with the girl. Brittany be the home girl. And then she throwing Henny. And I'm like, you don't want it with me. You know what I'm saying? Like Apple, you know, had to say what it was. But she won't beat Paris' ass. And Yo-Yo had to tell her, say, girl, calm down. You don't have time to be worrying about Paris, okay? And her lack their self-esteem and her lame jokes and her weird relationship with the so-called bisexual Zell. Like, I'm just saying, why y'all ain't never made it happen, Captain? Mr. Ray was in the background and he amen to the fact that Paris loves to throw a drink. We will never forget how she damn near drowned K. Michelle with one cup. One cup. Oh, bitch. Oh, if my ass wasn't hurt, now get you, bitch. Yo-Yo gives Apple tough love, you know, a speech. And she has plans for Apple, so she needs Apple to not get put back in jail before those plans come to fruition. Parizelle, Booby, Mickey, Slick, and Ray J in this motley crew of weird scenes that was oddly placed. I was just like, how did we get here? What's going on? I ain't know, but I need y'all to at least show people walking in when we just gonna show up at a group meeting and everybody is already in mid-conversation. That was just weird to me. Anyway, y'all know Ray J says Prinky is still upset that he missed the last few days of Melody's birthday celebration. Okay? But how many times can a man go to Disney World? I went to Disney World like 2 days in a row. My feet tired. You know what I'm saying? My corn rubbing up against my shoe. I'm tired, man. And it was like, oh, you got to get some better shoes. And he was like, it's the toes and the shoes. It's both. I was like, I hate Ray J. I can't stand Ray J, y'all. Oh, Lord. So Zell brings out the pictures of April and Lil Fizzle Pop in the bed together. And Ray J says, if that's what makes them happy, let them fizzle out inside. Like, let them fizzle it out. I was like, let them fizzle it out. I can't stand you, Ray. Okay? Paris is mad that April lied to her. Like, you know, you showing your true colors as a friend. Paris, that girl was never your friend. You ain't got no friends. Mickey Starts crying once again about the benefactor Chris leaving him with all of these bills, and he don't know how he gonna pay him with his model girlfriend sitting right next to him. I know you don't want to ask her for no money, but I feel like if she could just slide it across the table, maybe we can stop having this conversation. She done already extended her help to you. So I just kind of feel like, why are we still complaining about this? I just, what's happening? There's no resolution. We need some resolution. There is so much confusion. Baby, let me know. You let me know. I will. Ray J says that that's how it is when you first starting out. Even though I was Brandy's little brother, I still had to grind and work. That's why Pricky mad right now. Because I had to grind and work. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. Because Pricky just be sitting at home basically doing nothing. I'm not going to say not doing nothing. Taking care of the baby, taking care of the dogs, obvious. But you're not bringing in any money for you to, complain so much. Like, the baby didn't need a whole week of celebration. Like, the baby not even gonna remember this. The baby needed one birthday that Ray should have been there for, and then when Ray goes out of town to handle the business, that brings back the money so y'all can continue to have this comfortable lifestyle. Like, what are they complaining and crying about? Pricky, get a job. Do something. Mickey Monday invites everybody to come out for a video shoot that he's having. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, let's see how that gonna go. All the conditioner bottles and everything. Somebody get this nigga a Tresemme commercial. So Lyrica is more confused than ever. Now that she's home, she doesn't know what's going on with A1. And I'm just like, back again. Like, just the same thing over and over and over again. Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. Pricky and April meets up at some type of place where they can throw hatchets at Targets. Like, okay, that looks fun. We gotta get some anger out. Pricky says that Ray missed the last day of Melody's birthday and he missed her blowing out the candles. I'm like, so wait, did they blow out the candles on her birthday or did they blow out her candles at the end of the week? I don't even know. I don't even care. So she needs to see some changes before this new baby comes into play, even though Pricky is already pregnant at this point, okay? Lyrica asked April about her being in a bed with Lil Fizzle Pop, and she said, so what? He's my best friend. Lyrica was like, okay, we need to kill his best friend shit, okay? Let it go, all right? Stop telling people that, because you was in bed with the man, and your panties and your jeans was over there, all right? Whatever. Anyway, like, you still lying, like people ain't just seen it with their own two eyes, and you still lying. That's aggravating to me. Anyway, so Lyrica want to know what the sex is like. What's going on with them? Can we get a conversation? And April is still running it like, okay, it's the same thing as if I would be in the bed with you. And it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You can't get pregnant when you get in the bed with Lyrica. You're not going to find a peen on your booty in the bed with Lyrica. So no, none of that works. April asks, does she want to watch when she and Lil Fizzle Pop finally get it in? I said, girl, if you don't stop with this, you have already gotten it in and probably taped it. We just haven't seen it. Lyrica says, yes, she wants to see it. Then she talks about A1, how she's still staying in a hotel with the baby. Y'all, she finally got the baby. I haven't mentioned it because I don't like to shame people about their mothering skills, especially when it's apparent they might be going through a little postpartum, okay? But she never had the baby like that. Okay, and we just glad that she finally got the baby. She's still talking about they gonna go on a family date. Great. Trish and Mickey talk about Chris the benefactor because apparently after things fell through with Akon, Trish introduced Mickey to this guy named Chris, who was the benefactor. So I don't know why he thought that Trish was about to give him some information he can use, but she was there for the dick. For the dick, 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 for the dick. That's all she wanted. No info, just penis. All in her. She want the dick, 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 she want the dick. That's all she came there for. That girl didn't have no information for you. And when you was talking about what she was going through, she was staring into the space like I came here in a romper with no panties. I thought we was about to pop. And he invites her to his video shoot or whatever and says maybe they can kick it, with Slick after, something along those lines. But he brought up Slick and she was like, oh, y'all are still together? That's still a real relationship? I'm like, girl, can you breathe through your nose, first of all? Second of all, we've already had this conversation with you. Which you forgot? That's his girlfriend. He said he love her. All right? Now, word on the curb is that y'all might be just doing this for the show. So maybe Trisha's questions are coming from that place. But the fact that you showed up the way you did tells me that you also wanted the dick. And then she asked, so if I would have called you and said, come through and get the right now, he would have been like, nah, yeah, I would have been straight off that. Nah, I love my girl. And she, get out of here. I don't believe that. You're a liar. You're a liar. And I'm like, girl, we shot this same scene at the beginning of the season with y'all too. What part of he don't want you, don't you understand? That's why you can't call on girls like her for no information. You needed to call Chris directly. And if you can't pay the rent, then I guess you better either pull up your ducats and get that money together, or move out and get you a place that you can actually afford, all right? And stop letting benefactors come out of nowhere and make promises to you and ain't nothing written on paper, okay? Because now look at you in a place you can't afford. You need to be smarter. Be smarter, white boy. Be smarter. Prinky has this photo shoot for her and Ray J and the baby. And it was supposed to be the release photos for the baby that she has in the stomach right now, the little boy that she's pregnant with. They announced it like a week or two ago. And the pictures were supposed to be with them in white shirts and jeans. And Ray J show up with the wrong attire on. And she's like, why aren't you wearing what I put out for you? Why aren't you wearing what I laid out? And he's like, because I had to wear all my blood stuff to let him know what's really hood. He didn't say that, but he had on all red. And it was something about his red underwear. And I was just like, please put your shirt down, Ray J. Don't nobody want to see that. But once she's upset about him not coming on time or being prepared, he started, look at all these balloons, look at all of this, look at this, look at little baby doll, hey little baby doll, what's up? Like, come on, you can't just be happy. I'm here, let's do it. And she's like, no, I'm done. She's crying, she gets the baby, she walks outside, she get into the range and speeds off, okay? He come outside with the stroller and a book bag. Where the range at? Prinky. That's so stupid. He forgot. He said, I forgot that this was supposed to be the new baby reveal pictures. Oh, man. Yeah, I work too much. I'm like, whatever, Ray J. Whatever. You need to put it in your phone, okay? You got a phone, put it in there. Baby photo shoot with Prinky and Mel. Like, that's all you had to do. Ding. Oh, I got to go do the photo shoot with Prinky and Mel. Like, you could have just put that in your phone. So you forgetting this bull to me. Whatever. Why was he sweating so hard in the confessional? Never mind. So Lil Fizzle Pop takes April out to thank her for her support during this time. They discuss Zell and his pictures. They also discuss the fact that they don't really care if people know about their relationship, even though they've been lying this entire time about it. Fizz says that Moniece is dragging him and J Boog is questioning him. I say, there you go, making Moniece the villain once again. Always gotta make Moniece out to be the bad guy, Lil Fizzle Pop. You ain't shit, and neither is April. April starts going in the confessional about not caring about what anybody thinks, and if you come for me, I will come for you in the right way. I said, girl, sit down somewhere with this, okay? You wait until you get 2 babies, okay, to want to sit up here and threaten people and all of this. You was all calm and cool when you was on here that first time with Omarion, because Omarion had that ass in check. Say, bro, don't come on here being no ghetto bird. That ain't what we doing out here, okay? But here you are talking about how you gonna fight somebody in a confessional and we don't know who you talking about. Like, who you talking about? I don't know who April thought she was talking to, but girl, don't nobody care. Like, you care about us caring more than we actually care. So whatever. Anyway, she says that she's not friends with Moniece. And he's not friends with Omarion. So they decide in that moment to make it official. And he asks if she will be his girlfriend. And then they have an old nasty kiss that shows us that they've been kissing. So whatever. Zell and Paris have a quiet night at home. He's been working on his fashion line in music. I said, oh yeah, Zell, that's what you've been working on? Okay. He's broke. And he's going to be late with the rent. And Paris is like, bruh, how many times we got to have this conversation? Like, the rent is the one thing that I need for us to get paid. So now it's gonna be on her. Girl, you're gonna get tired of being a friend with money soon. But you know what? That's not even the worst of the news. That's not even the bad news that he can't pay his half of the rent all the way. He gonna be late. You know what the problem really is? that Brittany B and April are hanging together. That's the worst thing. Not you being able to support yourself or you being able to stay somewhere where you can lay your head. No, that's not what matters at all. What matters is that Brittany B and April are kicking it. And Paris says that April is the one that made them not like Brittany B. So, well, I mean, that's what you get for taking on other people's beats. That's what y'all get. Clown asses. I'm sorry, but Paris and Zell are some clowns to me, and that's just how it look. Sitting up here mad that April and Brittany B are kicking it. That's what y'all get for being stupid. April is not nobody's real friend. Who told y'all she was y'all real friend? Who said that? Okay, who said that? I don't know, Portia, because I didn't say that. They didn't say that. We ain't see nobody say that. But yeah, y'all. We're going to see what happened with TT when we get back next week. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope that was enough opinion for y'all, okay? Lord have mercy. I can't win for losing sometimes with you people. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.